Good morning children. Welcome to the math class. Today we will do question number 5, another double bar graph from exercise 3.3. See here favorite sports are given here: cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, athletics. Watching and participating. You need to compare with watching and participating. Number of datas are given here for number of people uh, watching likes to watch and number of people likes to participate. So here these two datas uh, we will draw here as a comparison with double bar graph. So in cricket, watching 1240, 620. Now you have to watch this data very carefully. Which one is the maximum value? It is 1240 is the maximum value and minimum is here. It is 250. So the range I have seen that if I take the values in the y-axis, you know that the vertical axis maximum value is 1240, minimum not 250, it is 105. So we have to arrange our data in the y-axis in such a way so that we can express all the data, all the values accordingly. Now look at this two axis. It is y-axis where I have expressed that given data here, and I have taken one unit as 100 people. 0 to 1 it is 100 people, and then 200, 300 equal gaps I have expressed as 100 people. So when you will select the scale, you will have to write that 1 unit is equal to 100 people. So now in the y-axis I have given this, and in x-axis cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, athletics are types of sports. So here you have to write the sports you will write in this direction, and all the x-axis we are using for complete x-axis we have used as given sports, and the y-axis I am giving the number of people. Now in cricket it is 1240. So 1240 means it is not 1250. If it will be 1250, then it will be the middle portion. So I am taking after 1200 only four small boxes. So if you take this for small boxes and you have to follow this one, and it will be here only 1240, and you will raise this line to intersect this distance. Okay. Now for cricket 1240, as I have taken 1240, approximately 1240 I have, as it is a white page, it is not a graph paper, so I have to use approximation also. So 1240 it is 1240 watching, and at the same time participating, see 620 in between 600 and 700 it is 620, so it is 620. Now basketball 470 means very near to 500, so I have drawn here 470, and it is watching, and for participating it is 320. See the line, I have used this value 400, 300 and 400, and very near to 300, so it is 320. Next one is 500 swimming, 510, 320. Watching 510, 510. It is 510 and 320, same value, 320. Watching. And hockey 430, hockey it is 430. See, it is in between 400 and 500, 430, and watching and participating 250. And here athletics, watching 250 and participating 105. So it is very clear to all of you. Now I will shade different uh, color or design for watching and participating afterwards. Now first we have completed our uh, bar graph, double bar graph. Now we have to write the scale. What we have used here. Say you know that you have to write the scale here, otherwise the graph work is not complete. Scale along y axis, 1 unit is equal to 100 people. We have taken 1 unit is equal to 100 people. So you have to write it here. Y axis is indicating number of people and x axis here indicating sports, favorite sports. Now few questions are there. Which sports from this graph you can easily give the answer. Which sports is more popular? Yes, it is cricket. Now the second question is, which is more favorite, watching or participating? Which one is more preferred, watching or participating? By seeing this watching value, you can easily say that watching is more preferred. So what will be the answer? Watching. Okay. Now I will divide this to watching and participating with two different shade, and I have to mention it here also. Now see, this is the complete one. Participating portion I have marked with red line, and watching portion I have marked with red line and participation with black. So watching I have also declared it here and black participating. Now it is very clear to all of you. Draw in this way. If you have graph paper, do it there, draw it there. If you don't have, then in the same way I have drawn here with the scale properly. So you draw it, practice it. It is the last exercise of data handling, and the chapter is probability, and this is new for you. Now in this chapter we will come to know few new words such as probability, chance, event, in this way. Now come to the new words. Probability, it means a chance. We often say that there is no chance of raining today, or it is quite probable that India will win the World Cup. These statements are telling that there is a chance or there is a probability, but there is no certainty. Let us try and understand the terms a little bit more. Consider the statements. The sun coming up from the west. Is it possible? No, it is impossible. India winning the next series? It is not impossible. It is possible. It may happen, but we are not certain. Now, the word chance. If we toss a coin, can you always correctly predict that what will you get, head or tail? This is a coin, and this portion is tail and this portion is head. You all know that. If we toss it, can you tell me that you are sure that head will come or you are sure that tail will come? If we toss this, head came. Now this is the probability. Tail may come or head may come. Now say here is a dice. See, you all familiar with this device. You are playing more often with this. Now how many sides are there? Faces are there? 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now if we toss this, can you predict that 4 will come or 5 will come or 6 may come? Any number. So this is a chance or this is a probability. Now Experiment 1, throwing a coin. Possible outcomes. Now in a coin, possible outcomes is either head or tail. Possible outcomes are head or tail. Throwing a dice, possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next, this page is the only for explanation. Students, you no need to write this page. You will just read 2, 3, 4 times and you will understand this. This page you will not write. Now, our exercise. From here you have to write. Exercise 3.4, first sum. Tell whether the following: number 1, certain to happen. Number B, impossible. Number C, can happen but not certain. Try to understand the meaning of this statement. Certain to happen, that means it will be happen only. Impossible, it will never happen. Can happen but not certain, this is the chance or the probability. May happen, may not be happen. You are older today than yesterday. Today your age will one day more than yesterday. That means you are older. So it is certain to happen. Understood? You are older today than yesterday. Today your age is one day more than yesterday. That means you are older than yesterday. Certain to happen. A tossed coin will land heads up. You are not sure. So can happen but not certain. Next, a die when tossed shall land up with 8 on top. Is it possible? 8 is there in a die. Check your die. Maximum number is 6 here and minimum is 1. So there is no 8 in the die. So the question was, a die when tossed shall land up with 8 on top. It is impossible. Now question number 4. The next traffic light seen will be green. How can you say that we are not confirmed? So can happen but not certain. Tomorrow will be a cloudy day. We can't predict it. So can happen but not certain. Understood?
Thank you, students.
This is question number 1.